update news. I have some update news for you. May know and some of you may not know, but my last stream, in the middle of playing the game, my mouse died. Oh, I'm clicking. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. You hear that? I'm clicking and moving the mouse. My mouse decided to no longer work. And the mouse not working. My mouse, rest in peace, it died. Aiden, help. I'm clicking. My mouse is broken. Wait, it died. Huh? And I'm not talking about an animal. I'm talking about the click, do everything on your computer mouse kind of a mouse. What's another word for it? A clicker, a computer mouse. A trackpad? Ew, gross, ew. Even I have standards. I realized how much I relied on a mouse to do things, to do things. Every time I sat down on my computer, I put my hand directly where my mouse used to be, and then there was nothing. And I was like, ah, it's no longer there, it's gone. Yeah, for a few hours I lived in hell, in agony, without a mouse. So yesterday I decided to go out into the world. So brave of me, I know. I didn't order it online. I needed it right now. I needed it right now. I went to Best Buy. Yeah, I walked around and it took me a while to find the section where they have mice keyboard mice. I had no idea the market for this sort of stuff. You know what I was using? I was using a wireless mouse. I didn't know that was not what everyone uses. I didn't know that wired is the way to go, but that's all of them were wired, except if you go to the section where it's like the Apple girly section where, you know, you do an office, you're an Apple girly office job, kind of pink Barbie girl. That's where they all have the wireless mouse and they're like $20. And then all of the wired mouses are like where all the real laptop stuff is. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. I found the cheapest wired mouse and it is a gamer mouse. Okay, I think this is the first time I ever bought a gamer accessory. You know, it's got the lights, it lights up and it does the rainbow colors and it's cool, it looks cool. It's the first time I bought something like this. It's pretty cool. When I do the mouse wheel, it sounds like a bug. I wonder if you can hear it. Hold on, wait. Does it sound like a bug to you? There were mouses that were like $100 to $260 on just a mouse. I was like, where's the poor person section? Yeah, where's the sales section? Does anyone have where do they put the pile of stuff that nobody wants? They did have some interesting stuff though. You know, I just sort of walked around and I really tried to. There were so many workers in Best Buy that are just walking around. I felt like there was more workers than customers. Best Buy ghosts, the Best Buy ghouls. They sell like everything, but also nothing at the same time. But, okay, so I don't know how long it's been since you guys have been in a Best Buy, but it's been a while for me. And I feel like Best Buy is a little confusing just in terms of where the hell do you check out? Because they have this section where it's like computer section where, I don't know, you make deals. You make computer deals. And then they had another section, there was like a line of people, but it was just people, I guess, picking up items that they, you know, ordered online. And then in the corner, all by itself, it was just one dude. And it was like, is that where I go? Is that where I check out? I don't know. It looks a little scary. It looks a little sad. It looks very sad and scary over there. And I did avoid it for a little bit because I don't know. I was just scared to go up there. I was trying to see if anyone was gonna go over there, you know? If anyone was gonna buy something and check out. I wanted somebody else to do it before me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm going. here I go. Walk up to the dude. It was so stressful. It was just some dude there, okay, and he was doing his job. He probably has been doing this for years, and he knew all the lines. He knew what to say, okay, but he was almost like one of those guys at an auction who talks really fast, and he was like, he was like, do you have a phone number that, you know, for Best Buy, blah, 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 and then he said the area code. Like I was supposed to finish and give him my phone number for Best Buy, and I was like, no. I don't have, no. Oh my god, it exploded my brain. And then he was like, you want to like, you want to rate up to 85 cents for charity, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, shit, I mean, yes, okay, 85 cents, I don't give a shit. Do it, just do it, man. Which I never do. I've never said yes to charity. But he said it so quickly and so convincingly. I just wanted to get out, so I just said, yeah, yes, okay, whatever, 85 cents. I don't care. Do it. And he said something I had absolutely no clue whatsoever. There were many moments, I don't know what he said. There was a long pause. He was just staring at me. He didn't say it again. I just said, no, I don't know, no. But yeah, and then he was like, okay, so if you want to avoid putting in your PIN, you're gonna have to put your card in, you know, put your card in. Is he cute? No. In fact, he was truly a gremlin of a man. He was a Best Buy ghoul in all senses. In every way of the word, he was Best Buy ghoul. He's like, put the card in, and then it didn't work. And he was like, do it again. And I did it again, and it didn't work. And then he was like, do it again. And I did it again, and it didn't work. And then he was like, okay, you're going to have to swipe it in front of me right now. You're going to have to swipe it on the side. And I was like, this? I haven't really swiped my card all that much. I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. And he was like, I'm gonna need to see your strip while you do it on the side of your car. I don't know, he's so forceful. Oh my god, okay. All right. I did it, and then I did the pin, and I was so exhausted after that. Probably less than 5-minute interaction. Felt like an hour. I was exhausted. It really ruined the whole thing. I had a good time walking around Best Buy, and I left exhausted. Truly a Best Buy nightmare. I hate charity, I hate minimum wage workers, and I hate tipping. But yeah, that was my Best Buy adventure. I don't want to go there ever again. I hope that all my electronics stay alive forever. Please don't break.